Hello everybody! Say hi everybody! Oh no! So, okay, guys, I have a brilliant story time for you today. I was thinking to myself, what could I do as a story time? And obviously, there's no point making anything up. It's got to be real. And I thought of something, and it made me laugh. I mean, at the time, was it funny? Not really. Is it funny now? Yeah. So, my story today, which you probably can see just from the title of this video anyway. Oh, lovely! That's nice. That was lovely. It's gonna be about how, for my, I think my 9th birthday, I choked at Disneyland Paris. Yep, Disneyland Paris. Was it embarrassing? Yes. Did I want to? Was I dying inside? Yes. Was there lots of people around? Yes. Did I go to hospital? Yes. Let's get started. Okay, so it was my 9th birthday, obviously, and my parents had taken my brother and I to Disneyland because we had always wanted to go, and that is what I'd asked for my birthday. Didn't think it was ever going to happen, but it did. And we were staying in the actual the actual Disney Resort hotel. So obviously they have lots of different hotels, but there is one that is like on the Disneyland Paris Resort, and we were staying there. We had a lovely time to date, and it was one night basically. We went down to the restaurant, and we'd had a big day in the park, and I had won myself a toy, you know, the Aristocats, the white fluffy one, whatever that cat's name is. I had taken that with me to the restaurant just because, I don't know, I was young and liked to take toys with me. And in this restaurant, probably like a load of Disney restaurants, all the characters come round to the tables, and they sort of like say hello to you, and they'll sign you books, and they'll take pictures with you. And we were midway through our meal, and I would just like to say that I had like fish, but like with like batter, not like normal batter, you know, like breadcrumbs, fish with breadcrumbs, good words, and chips. And I was quite happily like moseying along, eating them, nom nom. And then Goofy came over, right? And he was saying hello, and he took my cat, and he was like, how, this is so embarrassing. I don't know, should I even, he took my cat, and he pretended to eat the cat, and I was like, aha, very good, funny one, Goofy, ha ha ha. Although at the time I was like, ha ha ha. I don't know, I don't remember how I laughed. Either way, I was amused by what Goofy was doing, and I was also being a very stupid child, and I was like, ha, and then all of a sudden, I swallowed too quickly, and I had food in my mouth, and obviously did not chew it enough because I was too distracted by Goofy, and next thing you know, I was swallowing, but like couldn't get enough breath. It's really hard to describe, but it was like there was obviously something in my throat, and I like tried to drink something to dislodge it, and it wouldn't move, and slowly but surely I couldn't breathe, and my parents asked me if I was alright, and I couldn't breathe enough to tell them yes, and I was just sat there, and I was like no, and then the lucky thing for me, right, not even joking, is that my parents are doctors. Okay, so straight up got up, they were like, oh crap, and then they were like smacking me on the back, doing all the stuff that obviously not like doing all the stuff that you're supposed to do, and it was not budging, and I was coughing and like heaving and like retching, and I even threw at one point, and they started freaking out because it wasn't just vomit, it was blood, because obviously it was all like here. And I think they even attempted to put me upside down. I was in this wheelchair, and like slowly I was losing breath, and it just lodged itself enough that I could breathe, which was so lucky because it could have gone a whole nother way. So yeah, I could breathe, but it wasn't great, and I was coughing and spluttering, and it was so embarrassing because obviously it was in the middle of the restaurant, and there was kids everywhere because all they wanted to do was see all the characters. And then for some reason, all the characters gathered around me because they thought that that was going to help. And I was like, can you just go away, please? Like, I was no longer intrigued or interested by them. I was like, don't need you. And then my parents were like, you're going to have to, like, leave her alone. And then they were like, you need to call an ambulance now. And I'm not even joking. They said no. They were like, you need to call an ambulance right now. And they said, we can't do that because if an ambulance turns up, it looks bad on the hotel. And we were all like, well, okay, well, she's choking, so what are you going to do about it? Because obviously it would take too long to get a taxi. We need something that's like right away. And they were like, we can call a fire, like, ambulance or whatever, you know, like fire brigade. And we were like, okay, but are they going to be here quick enough? Are they going to take to hospital? Are they going to have the resources to help her if anything goes wrong on the way? And they were like, I don't know. We don't know. And then they were getting really angry with us. And we were like, hello? And I was there like... and nothing was being done really, so I was freaking out because I was like, well, no one's helping me. And eventually the fire people arrived and my mum and my brother had to follow in a taxi. The driving was so bad. After vomiting on myself several more times, it dislodged from the bumpy. We went over one bump and it was like bump. And then I was like, and it was gone. Not even joking, it was gone. And I was like, Dad? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, it's gone. He was like, no, it's not gone. It's not gone. Like, we still got to check. And I was like, I promise you it's gone. I was like, I can breathe, I can talk. Like, I feel fine. It's gone. I was like, it's scratchy, but it's gone. And then, oh, excuse me. And then we got to the hospital, and because it went from being a medical emergency to not a medical emergency, I had to wait. How long were we there? Oh, 1 hour? No. 2? No. 5? Yeah. We were there 5 hours. Not only that, it had dislodged already, so I was just there for no reason. And when they checked me up, all they did was put a little stick on my tongue like, and then look down my throat, and they were like, yeah, it's dislodged. And we were like, yeah, we know. It dislodged ages ago because you can't drive, okay? Yeah. So that dislodged. We were there for 5 hours, wasted our time. They didn't care, didn't want to call an ambulance, could have died, didn't die, not impressed with Goofy, not been back to Disneyland since, probably won't go back. Oh my god, traumatic. I'm not even joking. Like, it just ruined the whole magical experience. I was like, I thought nothing bad was going to happen in Disneyland Paris. And yeah, I mean, it could have gone a whole different direction. I could have choked really badly and, like, died or something, but I didn't. And, you know, fingers crossed, touch wood, whatever. Everything's fine now. Won't choke again. Seriously, touch wood. It was the worst experience in my life, especially being young as well. It really freaked me out. And then I didn't eat for like a day or two after that because I was way too nervous about it all happening again. The only thing that was good that came out of it all, we got free passes, fast passes to the theme park, so that was great. And I think we got free toys or something, and we were like, yeah, let's get in. And we got a complimentary meal that evening, though I did not eat anything. And yeah. I mean, looking back at it now, it's bloody hilarious. I mean, I tell the story a lot just because I'm like, yeah, well, I choked at Disneyland, and it was all because of Goofy, not just because I was being stupid. Well, yeah, I was being stupid, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's my embarrassing story time about how I choked at Disneyland on my 9th birthday, and I will never ever forget it. And now it's on the internet, and I'll definitely never forget it. And yeah, choking sucks. It really sucks. It's not a laughing matter. The laughing matter for me is that it was at Disneyland. Anyway, that's my story over for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to click the little thumbs up button and to subscribe. It would mean the entire world to me, and it just means that you will be able to see when I post more embarrassing stories just like this one. So I will see you very soon. Thanks for listening. Bye!